The air hangs heavy, thick with mist and the threat of rain. Below, a dizzying drop. The atmosphere is almost suffocating, as if the very air itself is warning you of the dangers that lie ahead. The mist swirls around, creating an eerie, almost ghostly ambiance that sends shivers down your spine. A sheer, unforgiving cliff face plunges thousands of feet into the heart of the Bolivian jungle. The landscape is both breathtaking and terrifying, a stark reminder of nature's raw power and beauty. The dense jungle below is a sea of green, teeming with life, yet so far removed from the perilous heights above. This is the Yungas Road, a name that sends chills down the spine of even the most seasoned travelers. It's a road that has claimed countless lives, earning its infamous nickname. Known to the world as the Death Road, it clings to the mountainside like a spider's thread, a fragile ribbon of gravel and fear. The road is so narrow that in many places there is barely enough room for a single vehicle to pass. One wrong move, one moment of inattention, and you could find yourself plummeting into the abyss below. Each curve a prayer, each turn a gamble. The road twists and turns like a serpent, each bend more treacherous than the last. Drivers must navigate hairpin turns with sheer drops on one side and towering cliffs on the other. One wrong move on this treacherous highway could be your last. The margin for error is virtually non-existent. The road demands your full attention, your utmost respect. It's a test of nerves, a challenge that few are willing to take on. But for some, the danger is the attraction. The thrill of facing death head-on, the adrenaline rush of navigating one of the world's most dangerous roads, is an irresistible lure. They come from every corner of the globe, seeking adventure, seeking a brush with their own mortality. These thrill seekers are drawn to the death road like moths to a flame, eager to test their limits and experience the ultimate adventure. They come to conquer the death road. Armed with little more than their courage and determination, they set out to tackle this formidable challenge. For many, it's a journey of self-discovery, a chance to push themselves to the brink and emerge victorious. But the death road, she conquers all in the end. The roadside is lined with memorials, a somber reminder of those who have lost their lives here. Each cross, each marker, tells a story of dreams cut short, of lives ended too soon. The death road is a place of both triumph and tragedy, a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the unforgiving power of nature. The Yungas Road is not for the faint of heart. Carved into the Andes Mountains in the 1930s, it was a feat of engineering, but a brutal one. Paraguayan prisoners of war, their lives deemed expendable, were the ones who built it. With bare hands and basic tools, they blasted and chiseled their way through the unforgiving terrain. Many met their end, tumbling from the narrow road, their bodies swallowed by the jungle below. Their sacrifice paved the way for a vital supply route, connecting the Amazon rainforest to the capital city of La Paz. But this lifeline came at a terrible cost. The road they carved was as unforgiving as the mountains themselves. Imagine a road barely wide enough for one vehicle, a path so narrow that even the slightest miscalculation could send you plummeting into the abyss below. Now imagine that road with no guardrails, a sheer drop on one side, and a towering rock face on the other. The margin for error is non-existent, and the stakes are life and death. Add blinding fog, torrential downpours, and landslides that can wipe out sections of the road in an instant. The weather here is as unpredictable as it is unforgiving, turning an already perilous journey into a deadly gamble. This is the reality of the Yungas Road, also known as the Death Road. Stretching over 60 kilometers, it connects the Bolivian capital of La Paz to the town of Coroico, winding through the Cordillera Oriental mountain chain. It's a place where the laws of man surrender to the laws of nature. Here, the road is not just a means of travel, but a test of survival, where every journey is a battle against the elements, where gravity is a constant threat, and every turn could be your last. The road is a series of hairpin turns and blind corners, each one more treacherous than the last. They say the road claims 100 souls each year, a grim statistic whispered in hushed tones. Memorial crosses line the route, each one marking the spot where a life was lost. Trucks and buses, their metal twisted and broken, lie as testament to the road's unforgiving nature. These wrecks are not just accidents, they are stories of lives abruptly ended, dreams shattered, and families left in mourning. They are grim reminders of the price of a single mistake. Each wreck, each cross, serves as a stark warning to those who dare to traverse this deadly path. The Reaper's grip is ever present, waiting for the next victim to falter. Yet, despite its dangers, the Yungas Road remains a vital artery for the local communities. For many, it is the only route to transport goods, reach medical care, or connect with the outside world. The drivers who brave this road are not just travelers, they are lifelines, risking everything to keep their communities alive. The road is also a lifeline for the local villagers who live along its path. Children walk to school, farmers bring their produce to market, and families travel to visit loved ones. For them, the Yungas Road is not just a route, it is a part of their daily lives, a thread that weaves their community together. As the sun sets over the Yungas Road, casting long shadows over the mountains, the danger does not diminish. The road remains as perilous as ever, a constant reminder of the delicate balance between life and death. The reaper's grip is unyielding, but so too is the spirit of those who traverse it, day after day, year after year. I've spoken to the locals, the ones who know the road's secrets. They gather in small groups, sharing stories passed down through generations, their voices hushed as if the very air around them holds the memories of those lost. Their eyes hold a deep respect, a hint of fear when they talk about it. It's as if the road itself is a living entity, demanding reverence and caution from all who dare to traverse its treacherous paths. They tell stories of buses plunging into the abyss, of drivers who misjudged a turn or were caught off guard by sudden landslides. The tales are chilling, each one a stark reminder of the road's unforgiving nature, of families lost in a moment of carelessness. Memorials dot the roadside, each one a silent testament to lives abruptly ended. The grief is palpable, a heavy presence that lingers long after the stories are told. Of the ghosts they say haunt the road, spirits of those claimed by the mountain. The mist that often shrouds the path adds to the eerie atmosphere, making it easy to believe in the supernatural whispers that seem to emanate from the very rocks. The spirits of those claimed by the mountain. Traditional Andean rituals are performed to appease these spirits, offerings made in hopes of safe passage. The locals believe that without these ceremonies, the road's wrath is inevitable. One old woman, her face etched with the hardships of life in the Andes, told me about her brother. Her eyes, filled with sorrow and resilience, spoke volumes about the pain of her loss. He was a truck driver, making the treacherous journey to La Paz to sell his crops. The journey was a necessary risk, a lifeline for many families who depend on the trade. He never made it home. The road, with its narrow, winding paths and sudden drops, claimed him as it has claimed so many others. His truck was found a week later, a mangled wreck at the bottom of a ravine. The sight of it, twisted and broken, is a haunting reminder of the road's peril. Her story is just one of many. Each person I spoke to had their own tale of loss, of near misses, of the ever-present danger that looms over every journey on this road. Each bend in the road seems to whisper a tale of tragedy. The wind carries the echoes of past misfortunes, a constant reminder to those who travel this path to tread carefully, to respect the mountain and its many secrets. Section 5. Echoes of Engines and Screams. The Yungas Road was once the only artery connecting this remote region to the outside world, a lifeline for the communities it served, but also a constant source of danger. I've heard the stories, felt the chill of past tragedies, the echoes of engines revving, tires struggling for grip, horns blaring in a futile attempt to avoid the inevitable. And then, silence. The silence of lives lost, of futures extinguished in a heartbeat. It's a haunting melody, played out again and again on this treacherous ribbon of asphalt. The road may be quieter now, but the memories linger. Section 6. Where Rubber Meets Rock. Today, the Yungas Road is a shadow of its former self. A new highway, safer and faster, bypasses the most dangerous sections. The trucks and buses that once braved the death road are gone. But the legend lives on, and with it, a new breed of adventurer. Mountain bikers, drawn by the adrenaline rush, now flock to the road. They come to test their skills, to push their limits, to stare death in the face. They hurtle down the steep slopes, their tires spitting gravel, their hearts pounding to the rhythm of danger. They are daredevils, seeking their own brush with the edge. Section 7. A pilgrimage on two wheels. For these adventurers, the Yungas Road is more than just a dangerous road. It's a pilgrimage, a test of courage, endurance, and skill. Every curve conquered, every meter covered is a victory. They come to experience the raw beauty of the Andes, to feel the wind in their hair, the adrenaline coursing through their veins. They come to feel truly alive. But they do not come blindly. They know the risks. They've heard the stories. They've seen the crosses that mark the passing of those who came before. Their grip on the handlebars is a testament to their determination and their respect for the road's unforgiving nature. Section 8. The Allure of the Abyss. Why do they come? Why risk it all on this road that has claimed so many lives? Is it the thrill of the unknown? The challenge of conquering something so dangerous? Or is it something deeper? A desire to confront our own mortality? To feel the fragility of life in the face of such raw, untamed beauty? Maybe it's a reminder that life is precious, that every moment counts, that we should live each day to the fullest, embrace the unknown, and never take a single breath for granted. The death road may be a place of danger, but it's also a place of incredible beauty and profound introspection. Section 9. To ride or not to ride. The decision to ride the death road is a personal one. It's a choice that should not be taken lightly. It's a dance with danger, a gamble with fate. But for those who dare, it's an experience that will stay with them forever. A journey into the heart of the Andes and into the depths of their own souls. So I ask you, would you dare to ride the death road? Would you tempt fate on this treacherous mountain highway? The answer, my friend, lies within you.